Jakub in Slovakia asks a question that is very, very brave. Thank you, Jakub, for being so honest. In answering your question, others are going to get help too. I was molested by my friend and my brother when I was a child. I have a lot of psychological problems. What can I do? And what demons cause this? If you were to read my book, Jezebel, Defeating Your Number One Spiritual Enemy, you'd quickly find the answer. Jezebel. This is a trademark of the spirit of Jezebel. In fact, any time that I encounter somebody, particularly in our personal encounter sessions or our Skype sessions, and they tell me about a history of sexual abuse, I know there is a very good chance that person has been contaminated by the demon Jezebel. Now, what can you do about this? Well, first of all, understand why Jezebel is there. The Bible in Revelation 2:20 speaks in the writing to the church of Thyatira about this spirit of Jezebel and indicates two significant characteristics. That this individual, which also is representative of a spiritual force and a demon, was seducing the people in the church to do two things: practice sexual immorality and idolatry, or witchcraft and spiritual rebellion against God. So you see, those are the trademarks of our age, the two greatest evils that we have on the planet today affecting civilization: rampant lust and immoral sexuality and witchcraft. That's why the spirit of Jezebel is so strong today and operates through sexual abuse. Almost everybody who's been molested gets demons. And Jakub, there's a very good possibility that you have demons. So you need to get some deliverance. Now, when people are molested, how do they get the demons? One way is through the soul tie connection with the perpetrator. Now, I realize that doesn't seem very fair, does it? You're the victim, and you become re-victimized by the demonization of the perpetrator. But unfortunately, that's how sin principles of this nature work. Now, there are other ways that you can become demonized through sexual abuse, and that is, if you don't get therapy and help and counseling and spiritual remediation for it soon, bitterness and anger and deep hurt, a lack of resolution will cause these negative emotions to build inside, and that itself is a feeding ground for demons. So, the individual who has been sexually abused, and that does include you, can get evil spirits from the soul connection to the perpetrator and from the lack of resolution and the angry negative emotions that result if this violation isn't healed. There are many psychological problems that result: self-hate, shame, rejection. You need to see a counselor, a therapist, a priest, a pastor, somebody who knows how to work with victims of sexual abuse. And most of all, you need deliverance. I would hope that you or anyone else in this situation who is watching this today will try to get to one of our personal encounter sessions, or try to get to one of our seminars, or set up a Skype session, so that I or one of the people we've trained can minister directly to you, Jakub, or to those of you who are watching that have the same situation. Don't be shamed. The abuse was not your fault. Don't blame yourself. Don't beat up on yourself because it happened. In most cases, you were a child and could do nothing about it. Satan took advantage. You see, there's a basic principle. We teach this in our school of exorcism. That God is a good God, a loving God, and does not tolerate the violation of the innocent. But Satan, if he has the legal right to do it, will do it. And that's what we learned from Job, the first chapter. Satan will do what he has the right to do. And if ancestral evil has granted that right, it may set up an innocent child to be abused. But God is merciful. He will send someone your way to bring healing, hope, and deliverance. Seek that out, Jacob. And anyone else watching who has been through this, don't be without hope. Jesus is here to heal and to set you free from the bondage of sexual abuse. The International School of Exorcism, an online Bible college of spiritual warfare. The history of exorcism, healing, deliverance, and spiritual warfare. The practical aspects of breaking curses, pulling down spiritual strongholds, and removing the legal rights of Satan. Set yourself, your friends, and family free by enrolling in the International School of Exorcism. In our new book, Set Your Family Free, we teach how to raise children with purity principles, how to prepare them for adulthood, and how to break every assignment of Satan over their lives.
We give you the principles of spiritual warfare to fight for your family and to be victorious over the powers of darkness.
This is the book that will set your family free. How do you know if your problems are the result of bad life choices or demons? My 200-page book, Dealing with Demons, has answers for questions most are afraid to ask. Can Christians be demon-possessed? How can I know what's natural and what's supernatural? Dealing with Demons will teach you how to recognize symptoms that the devil is at work in your life. Be one step closer to living in spiritual victory. The most frequent demon that I deal with is the spirit of Jezebel. This demon wants to destroy your health, your finances, your marriage, your family, and your church. My book, Jezebel, is your key to overcoming the most prevalent evil spirit of our age. Get your copy today.
He took the curses away from me. Was he Bob Larson? Because he can help you.
If your life isn't all that it should be, if relationships aren't working, if your health, your finances, or your spiritual life are unhappy, schedule a personal one-on-one encounter with me. We'll get to the root of the issues that are holding you back. We'll give you answers and a whole new direction in life.
Oh, what a change, what a difference when you have an encounter with God.
Take action. I look forward to seeing you soon.
We encourage your support for this worldwide outreach to do what Jesus did. For the latest information on resources, seminars, conferences, training institutes, retreats, and international missions, go to boblarson.org. Thank you for your prayers and financial partnership.